Everything you're about to see on this screen was made in one afternoon by someone who has never opened After Effects. An animated explainer cut to my voice word for word. A scroll-driven website where the motion is the product. And a fully interactive 3D room you can drag around in the browser. 3 builds, 3 prompts. And by the end of this video, I'm going to show you the 3 ways people are already charging money for exactly this. That's the whole video. No fluff, no 10-minute setup. Claude design animation, 0 to hero. Let's go. Quick context on why this thus matters, because it's not just AI makes video now. Motion design has always been expensive for one reason. It takes a long time and the tools are brutal to learn. Studio rates for a finished animated minute run into the thousands. That price isn't a scam. It reflects the hours. Learning After Effects well enough to produce something clean is a months-long project before anyone pays you. Setup takes 10 seconds. You need a paid Claude plan. Install Claude and open Claude Design. You'll see templates, slides, mockups, 3D objects, and the one we want, animation. Here's where most people ruin it. They click animation, type make me a cool animation, and get something that looks like a free template. Then they decide the tool is overhated or overhyped and move on. Spend 5 minutes here instead. Go to Design Systems and create one brand name, a sentence about what it is, and drag in your logo and fonts if you have them. If you don't have a brand at all, describe the feel you want in the notes. Dark, high contrast, premium, whatever fits. One detail that makes a visible difference. Get your logo as an SVG, not a PNG. A vector logo can be animated piece by piece, strokes drawing, shapes assembling. A flat image can only slide around the screen. That single swap is the difference between looking like a designer made it and looking like a template. What comes back is a rule book. Every animation you make with it attached comes out consistent. This is the step that separates your output from everybody else's. First build, and it's the one that changed how I edit. Record your narration first, then run it through any transcription tool and ask for a timestamped transcript. That's the ingredient nobody talks about. Paste your prompt, drop the transcript underneath, send it. It'll ask a few clarifying questions. Length, aspect ratio, how much empty space to leave. Answer them properly. Vague answers get you vague output. And this is what comes back. Text landing on the word I said it. Charts drawing themselves as I describe the number. Not roughly in the area, it's on the beat. If you make faceless content, sit with that for a second. That's your B-roll, problem solved. No more scrolling stock footage libraries for something vaguely related to what you're saying. Second build is different because here the animation isn't a video, it's the website. Scroll-driven motion. Headline scales and fades as you move down, a section that keens in place while content scrubs sideways, cards that stagger up into view, a cursor that pulls the nearest label toward it. The reason this works is worth understanding. Claude Design isn't rendering a video file here, it's writing the actual code, structure, styling, and motion, and showing it to you live, which means this output isn't a demo you screen record, it's a page you can ship, and that's also why the edits are so precise, which I'll come back to. Third build, and this is the one I didn't expect to work. A full 3D isometric room, orthographic camera, real orbit controls with inertia, context shadows under every object, hotspots floating over the interactive bits, hover one and the object responds, click it and the camera interpolates in. For this one, the prompt matters more than anything. I specified the exact hex palette, told it to build every object from primitives rather than reaching for 3D model files, and constrained the orbit so the isometric angle never breaks. Loose prompt here gets you a flat cartoon, tight prompt gets you this. Now here's why this beats every text-to-video generator, and it's got nothing to do with the generation. Most AI video tools hand you a finished file. It's big. You don't like one word, you regenerate the whole thing and pray that new version keeps what you liked about the old one. Watch what happens here. I ask for one change, one thing moves, everything else stays exactly where it was. There's an annotate tool where you draw on the thing you don't like and say what you want instead. And you can ask it to build you toggles, accent color, animation speed, so you flip between variations without prompting again, then export and it's done. Alright, 3 ways people are turning this into income. I'll be straight with ya, saying niche wars. None of these are passive and none of them work if your output looks generic. Everything I just showed you about design systems is the actual mode. On freelance platforms, go search motion graphics on Fiverr and look at what's selling and how deep the queues are. Those prices are set by how long the work takes manually. Your edge isn't undercutting everyone, it's turnaround. When the market says 7 days, you say 24 hours. Build a portfolio in one afternoon. 5 made-up brands, a design system each. 5 different animation types. That's your gallery. 2. A faceless channel. Script, AI voiceover, timestamped transcript, full screen motion graphics. Pick a high RPM education niche, finance, psychology, AI. This one pays you more than once. Ad revenue, then sponsorships, and then the channel itself becomes a portfolio. A business owner who's already watched your work isn't hiring a stranger. 3. Had local business ads. This is where the recurring money is. Find 10 local businesses already running ads. The ad library shows you everything leaked. Most of them are running static images or raw phone footage. Then do the thing almost nobody does. Make the ad before you pitch, pull their logo and colors, build a design system, produce a 15-second animated ad sized for reels. Send it with one line. I made this for you. You're not selling a promise. You're handing them something better than what they're running right now. And remember, build one. Most of these businesses already have raw footage sitting on a phone. You can layer motion design over their own video and hand back something that looks like an agency. That's the full picture. Explainers synced to your voice, motion-driven websites, interactive 3D, and 3 routes to getting paid for it. The reason this window is open is that most people still think motion design takes weeks. That gap closes a little every month. So pick one of the 3 and make 5 animations this week. Not 10 videos of research, 5 finished pieces in front of actual people. Prompts I used are in the description.